long COVID. How come nobody I know calling it long COVID? How come nobody I know wasn't vaccinated got long COVID?
Right.
What is this long COVID you speak of? Is there long flu? Where's the long pneumonia? What the fuck are you talking about? Why are you calling it? Is it possible that this is a vaccine injury? I'm just asking.
Well, yeah, I've been looking at antibody levels in these people, and it's alarming. So we really don't have a lot of tests for vaccine injured. It's hard because they'll get the $1 million workup. By the time they come to see me, they've gone through, multiple tests, they have multiple doctors.
It's not really $1 million, is it? The workup?
Well, I don't know, but I'm exaggerating. But
right. I just want to be clear.
I don't get it.
For some Vanity Fair came horse dewormer who claimed there was $1 million markup.
Somebody should fact check me on that, and it's probably higher than $1 million, but. So they go through the workup, and then they can't find a test to prove that they're injured. So the doctors will put them on psychiatric medication. They'll put them on sleeping pills and benzodiazepines and antidepressants. Literally, I saw a patient was put on all three. So the only test that I have found that does seem to correlate is this antibody test. It's a spike protein antibody test. LabCorp has it. That's where I send people. Quest has it, but they put the upper limit as too low, so you don't really get a good sense. But the upper limit of the test is 25,000. And people that have not gotten the COVID shots, I'd say it's usually under 1,000. And then people that have gotten the shots, it's a lot of them are off the chart. They're over 25,000, but on average, they're probably 10 times higher than the people that have not gotten the shot. And this is people who they were vaccinated 4 years ago. It wasn't like they just got the shot. Obviously COVID's not an issue anymore in terms of, people getting sick, but 4 years later, you should not have sky high antibody levels. And that's what I'm seeing. And that is alarming. It just suggests that there is a lot of spike protein still in the body causing problems.
And haven't they shown that the spike protein continues to be produced in the body up to 700 days later? Why do they keep calling it long COVID? How come nobody I know wasn't vaccinated got long COVID?
Is that Kiki? Anyway, Mrs. Bon Jovi's like, well, you got to put up with it. So is that what Kayla did with Nick Ricotta? She put up with it because he's got money.
Put up with it, Kevin.
They got 5 kids.
But okay. And you stay together for the sake of the 5 kids. But when the sake of the 5 kids is endangered because your dopey, junky husband is doing drugs and another woman in the same house as those kids and letting guns lie around and doing whippets, then let me tell you something. If you love the kids, you get them the fuck out of there. You break up the marriage to save the kids. You don't stay in it for stability because there's no stability. And what you certainly don't do is say, hey, you know what? Let me listen to my husband. If you have a naked picture that you posed for and it gets released, you don't want it dragged around anymore. You want it to go away, again, for the sake of the kids, unless you're a mush-brained slob whore who will do whatever your husband said because he has money and you don't give a fuck about your kids. And you're like, and don't kid yourself. Nick treated her like such shit, hoping she'd leave him so he could tell April, that scrawny, that I love you, And then when
I think Geno's right. Geno, sorry to call you up, but I think Geno's right because I think Nick thought if he treated his wife bad enough, she would leave him. And if you have enough money, you can afford a divorce. If you're broke, you can't. But if you have enough money, you can afford a divorce. So he was like, "I'll this coke or April Imhold, and then my wife will leave me, and then we'll see what happens." But his wife wouldn't leave him.
No, and then he's so delusional. That's that famous clip from when his wife wouldn't leave him. Let me tell you people something right now. Happy Labor Day, everyone. As you can see, I'm going to be honest. I haven't showered today. I have not showered today. Daddy woke up, started working on his Geno's picks week 1. Didn't really get much of that done, but it's a process. It's a process, and I'm probably going to film it there because I don't have a studio. And then I did my 30-minute. I'm lightheaded. I'm kidding. Hey, sup, push-ups. Then I did my 30-minute cigar stream that I think I might start doing every day. I do it on my locals. Love me some locals. If you're not sure where the locals is, you go down to that little subscribe button. Hit the like button. You go to the Daddy do be unshowered. Yeah, subscribe to locals. I don't even know how it works. I just know it's a little something extra for the loyal fans. I do know, shout out Spellbound Bear. Welcome if you're watching on the YouTube, which is not monetized, but I did put the Venmo and the PayPal. Look, taking the wife out for a little Labor Day dinner, right, baby? Yeah. 5 o'clock, 5:30, because she's already working me in some blue plate specials. I'm very excited that I have this headband. I thought I lost it, and then I found it. Shout out ACDC, my boy. Doodle, how are you, man? MK and Felicia on your cigar stream, since they both Doodle, I love that idea. But again, any money I make towards dinner, I don't care. Doodle. What's that? I didn't even know we love Doodle. I didn't think we didn't like Doodle. Kiana says we love Doodle. Says we should have Mr. Kill. That would be fun. Mr. Kill Everything and Felicia on a cigar stream. And let me tell you something. I love being wrong about shit. You know, I mean, let me tell you. Kiana used to always say, when I was really fighting with Kevin, she's like, Kevin loves. I'm like, he doesn't. He blah, blah. But I'm telling you, if you saw the rest of that stream afterwards, after I fucking left the stream, Kevin's like, the most fun I ever have. He even retweeted it. He's like, some of the best times of my life were drinking with Anthony and Geno at Sullivan's. That fucking My Old Man stream is great. Doodle says, love you, Keanu. You too, Geno and Micheline. And Mudshark Unite says, Doodle is a good egg. Doodle is a lady, by the way, but I am good. Sorry, Doodle. Sorry, Madam Doodle. So again, when I was wrong, because Keanu's like, nah, he's just fucking angry, blah, blah, blah. But you always said, like, he loves us. And then I'll never forget. Never say that out loud. No, never. And one time, Keanu was, I'm like, if you want to waste your time doing his stream, and she's like, what? He's good to me. It's fun. I like it. He pays me. And then, you know, like all this, and he always was backing Keanu up. It's like, this is bullshit. Fucking the way they treat you. The Carl thing really set him off. So for a guy that, you know, oh, Geno's never wrong. I admit when I'm wrong. And am I wrong to say, Keanu, how did you almost miss this, Patrick P? You're one of the guys I was texting with all day. Love you. And did I not say, Keanu, and do I not often? I was glad to be wrong about that, wasn't I? I was glad to be wrong about Kevin. I was glad to be wrong about Kevin, because nowadays, it used to be when Keanu's like, I'm doing Kevin's stream, I'm like, whatever you want to do. Now it's like when Keanu's like, I'm doing Kevin's stream, just lie in bed, listen to them all. Sometimes I'll pop up and do shit. And it's great. Okay. So again, I'm starting out this, and by the way, hour, you get an hour at most. Okay. And Mr. White, I love you. There will not be Friday loads. We pointed that out last week because Loads is on a golf trip, and damn if he hasn't earned a Friday off. But we'll make something work. Dominic, glad to be on a holiday. Glad you could watch me live. Yeah, mending fences, Spellbound Bear. But yeah, Loads, I was talking to him today, cracking up. He is just the fucking best. I think he's a bigger fan of you guys than you are of his. But I'll say I'm the biggest fan of all of you. Like, I've always dragged my brother into everything I've done. And this is just the best ever. Like, as much as I'm trapped streaming in these boxes, the fact that I get to stream with my wife 2 days a week, I gave her the day off. What was I going to say? I get to stream with them. I'm either streaming with Keanu or my brother or Garrett and Steve. Oh, what a nightmare. So again, it's really nice. Yeah. Friday's Content Hotel, exactly. And I think I believe on Friday, we will be doing, I'm sure we'll be doing the football show in some capacity. And the football show Friday, I don't know when we're doing it, but I do know the Chargers play the fucking Chiefs on the YouTube TV. I'm sure someone will have YouTube TV there at that point. So, whatchamacallit? I'll be able to watch the Chargers, or I could just watch them on Stream East. I only mentioned the local stream. I only mentioned this on local stream. Luckily, I see the red circle around you in the left hand because I'm a subscriber. Yes. So yeah, you do get a full dose of Geno this week. Tomorrow, as I said in the local stream tomorrow, I'm doing the show with Fred, which will be great. I'm doing the Fred show, which is over at the America First Warehouse, which is it's such a great fucking space. And they just don't put him away, Fagatti. Love me some Matt Fagatti. Oh, and Matt, we cannot wait to break. When are we doing the Cooking with Kiki? When are we bringing that back, baby? What's that?
When we get back.
When we get back from Content House, we will inaugurate the new stove, the best cutting board in the world. Thank you, Matt Fagatti. The Cooking with Kiki. We're very excited about that. The stove just wakes up the kitchen. I might have to put a coat of paint on the kitchen, baby. What do you think? Like that powder, that light blue you like?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Might have to do that. Just doll it up. Just dress it up. Where was I? Oh, rambling. So again, so you get a full week of Geno. You get this, which is just me fucking around. You get Era. You get Era. You get tomorrow with Fred. And like I said, I'm very excited about the stream with Fred tomorrow because last week we sniped it. And then I realized I can snipe it every week, even when I'm there. So tomorrow I'm going to grab the laptop, and the second they go live, which unfortunately, and it drives me and Fred nuts. Because again, if you go to the America First Warehouse, I'll do that while I'm talking. If you go to the America First Warehouse YouTube page, it's absolute garbage. It's garbage. And it's like they have everything in the world they need to have a better network than the Shuli network. I'll do it again. Let's take a peek at the America First Warehouse YouTube page, share screen, and they make everything difficult because again, if you want to sub, I'm going to put it in the chat right now. If you're on YouTube, do me a favor. Watch, I'll put it right in the chat right now. If you're on YouTube, please go sub right now. And of course, look, it's not even easy. Their YouTube pages fucking, it's not the America First Warehouse. It's the America First Warehouse -JD8FZ. I don't know why, but it is. But look at all these shows. Look, they have Kevin Downey Jr. podcast, Liberty's Cage, On the Right Side, Suffocating in Suburbia. And these are all done live for the most part in this glorious studio. It's incredible. A glorious studio that looks a little something like this.
MAGA Republicans empowering fellow Republicans to get involved.
It's glorious.
Maybe they're just feeling like they need to speak that way because they're
beautiful studio. They have all this shit going on, and they have 320 subs. 320 subs. And 74 views, and most of that's because of you guys. Thank you for watching along with me last week. But look at these shows. If you don't get 23 views, 37 views, 9 views at a warehouse that beautiful, at a time when I would say conservative fucking, podcasters are doing great. And am I wrong to think once that they just get this shit going? I mean, am I wrong? It's like, well, then, you watch, we're watching the Patriot podcast, and while that's on, fucking I get alerted, and then fucking people roll into Know Your Enemies. They don't even spell the Know Your Enemies, right? They don't have time to put the W next. I can't. So that said, what I'm doing is, what I'll be doing on tomorrow is I will be streaming it live on the fucking Rumble. Okay. And, let me put it in the Rumble chat as well, for God's sakes. Let me put that in the Rumble. So there you go. If you're, please click on this link. Hold on. I did it wrong. Fucking YouTube. Please hold. History. America First Warehouse. Hold on. I'm going to put the whole thing in the chat. Jesus Christ. What'd I do? Did I do it wrong? I do everything. Well, we have time, people. It's the laziest of days. Again, it's a grift stream. I'm not lying to you. I love you guys, but really, I'm just here to try and make some money to buy my wife a fucking nice dinner at Nightly's. I love the Nightly. Please follow, click, and sub. Boom. It's in the YouTube, and it's in the fucking Rumble. Thank you. And also thank you to Jeremy Clovis, who just became a monthly supporter. There you go. I'll take that. Thank you so much. Shout out to Jeremy Clovis, good friend of mine. He has a dog named Sue. I'm kidding. A dog named Geno. Just the best thing in the world. Like there was a time, look, I'll even make it a little bigger. There was a time when I like making it big. Watch. Hey, Texas Patrick P. There was a time when, look at that. That's a beaut. Thank you, Jeremy Clovis. There was a time when I did it wrong. I did it right. There was a time when, I'll say that one more time. There was a time when, who pinned that over the thing? Thank you for doing that. There was a time when we would do comedians at the comp ground and stuff, and we would tour. And I had the pleasure of meeting Jeremy and his wife. Don't tell your wife I just blacked out on her name. Shout out Matt Barnes. Did that Pat Dixon punch thing ever come up during all the AA Ron Court stuff? I have no idea. Should it have? Should it have? Have I brass knuckles? Dude, Mud Sharks Unite. Did I say it or did he say it, baby? The early bird special. She's already breaking me in for the early bird specials, Mud Shark Unite. She is. She's breaking me in for the early birds. Mud Barns. I said it. I combine them. It's Mud Barns, everyone. I cannot wait. And they have the best matches. They say Nightly's on them, old school. But it looks like Niggly's, a fun little bit that me and Aaron Berg did. It was the glory days. Shout out Jesse James. He tweeted. He had the best tweet. Because I tweeted this to YouTube to try and let people know I was going to shit on Kayla Rekieta. It's what I do. I'm sorry. I can't let it go, and I need to. Here it is. Look at this. He called me. He called me the. There you go, Jesse James. You happy? Hold on. I'll give you your own little thing. There you go. He called me the. I said I was streaming. I was going to talk about Nick's wife. He called me the New York Times of Tardville, and I said it was twice as insulting because, as you can see, he called me the Times and not the Post of Tardville. I found that funny. I'm a big fan of a lot of the trolls. Jesse James tops the list. Hey, Saint Ranger. Shout out Saint Ranger. Fuck Pat Dixon. Look, you get what you deserve, okay? Pat Dixon is still talking about our boy fucking Carmix and Felicia. And I said this, like, the reason he goes on, did I say this on the stream or just to you, baby? Like, the reason he goes on is he tries to convince everyone that he was good to all these women, but he'll have to keep doing it because he's trying to convince himself. He's trying to convince himself that he was good to these women, and he knows he was shitty to those women. I did call Araya. I called Araya an idiot last night because she said she loved us, right? I said, you're stupid. Me and Keanu are idiots. We love you, Araya. If you don't believe me, didn't I stop calling you Araya? Didn't I learn how to say your name? Love you, Araya Light. You're the best. To answer your question in a professional way, Jaquan, I don't know, but I can find out. I don't know, but I can find out who will be watching. I'm sure I don't know. All right. By the way, let's do a check-in. Let's see if anyone subbed to the America First Warehouse. 320 subs. I mean, that's insane. Are you Team Dixon or Team Carmax? I'm Team Carmax. There's no reason to be Team Dixon. In all honesty, for the most part, I have more of a problem with Kayla Rekieta than I do Dixon, obviously, because and people like, I love when people are like, well, you're just deflecting because you're what? No, I'm not deflecting. I'm angry purely in a vacuum at someone who dragged me into their bullshit. Okay, I'm angry at Kayla Rekieta, and again, there's a reason there's nearly 40 people watching on YouTube because I did something I don't usually do. And again, I'm going to preface with this: there'll be some dabbling, there'll be some hate in this one. Okay, but again, I did my 30-minute cigar and coffee stream. I think I'm gonna do it daily or 3 days a week, just because I'm not gonna fucking fuck it up and call it my cigar and/or coffee stream. Because I'm out there every morning when the weather's nice. It might go away in the winter. But when the weather's nice, I'm out there enjoying the fucking fresh air, hanging out with the kitty. She likes to get a little air, having a coffee, having a cigar. And why not give the people that are nice enough to support me 30 extra minutes of me fucking around? You know, it's the easiest thing in the world to do. I just latch up my fucking busted up fucking, look at this phone. Look at this disgrace. Look at this. I got to get it fixed. But I'm insane. I'm insane. I want to keep fucking I want to go see how long it can go. Look at this. When you turn it on, there's 3 lines. Look at it. There's 3 lines going through it. It's coming apart at the seams. And yet. Doodle, I'm not an Aaron fan nor a hater, but I appreciate your loyalty to your pal. Look, I'm a stupid loyal person, and it's easy to be loyal to people like ourselves who are like, I fucked up here, I didn't fuck up here. And if you want a major Geno was right, it wasn't just the endorsement of Kevin Brennan, who, by the way, is above the Dabbleverse. Everyone's chasing Kevin. Everyone is trying to, like, it's sad to say, you know what, let me go online and be a piece of shit to people I never met to get clicks and likes. And look, I'm not trying to shit on Quadfather, but he's the perfect example. Quadfather, I always say that he started Backyard Boys because he loved In Hot Water. And he said, let me just do a show hanging out with my buddies and fucking around. It's so much so that I often forget that the first guest ever on Backyard Boys was my wife, Kiana, when they were just fucking nobodies. Not that they aren't nobodies. They barely get more views than me. That's bad. And they're on YouTube. And then they morphed into water and they shit on Keanu and they're like, because that's what the Dabbleverse does. It turns you into a fucking clickbaiting, clout chasing. And let me tell you, when people say like, oh, Geno's clout, what am I clout chasing? I've never chased any. My problem is I need to be a clout chaser. I've never been a clout chaser in Manhattan. I moved to New York to be a comedian, and all I want to do is like whatever I want to do. That's all I just want to do what I want and see what turns up. You know what I mean? Like, what am I going to, like, I used to fucking tour. I used to bring Nate Bargatze with me at shows. And you know what he would do? He would do a squeaky clean act at shit clubs I brought him to and struggle. And I don't mean struggle because he wasn't funny. It's because I'm doing him a favor, bringing him to a dive bar. Him and Vecchione, whenever I like, let's do a show, they do it. But, you know, it was brain dead people like that love them because they're 2 of the most brilliant comedic writers going. But they were always writing. I'm like, all right, I'll work on a joke. I'll work on a stream. I'll work on a sports sheet. I'll work on a football video. And I'll enjoy myself. And once you take your focus off that, you know, once you take your focus off that and worry about why am I not where Nate is now? Why am I not where Vec is now? Then I get what I deserve. Okay, so that's your lesson there. But at least I've never said, oh, let me chase some clout. Let me fucking, you know, let me do what fucking people do on the. Oh, let me show a picture of me with someone famous who died. Oh, let me fucking introduce myself into this conversation. No. Simply put, KB is finger red number 1. Okay, because it does. Gay bitches, shout out. By the way, I fucking found that picture online. I'm disappointed. I'm not disappointed. I'm crestfallen because that is not Gay Bitch's cat unless it's all over the internet because I finally realized I had Gay Bitch's number in my phone. And so I saved it and I wanted the proper avatar. So I Googled cat on car handle. And there's a lot of pictures of cats standing on car handles. Do you know the typical view count for your show with Rubino at American First Warehouse? I don't use Facebook, but I assume that's where the majority of people watch from. I don't know. They always say it's thousands. But who the fuck? I find that hard to believe. And I want to believe it. And I'm willing to believe it. And I will believe it. But no one watches on X. No one watches shit on. Keanu, have you ever watched something on Facebook? No. My brother doesn't watch anything on Facebook. So people in their 30s and 50s don't watch shit on Facebook. Am I wrong? Trust Pro. If you don't have a job, you have to work on Labor Day. Hey, golfer man. If you think this is work, my man, understood. It's as close to his work as I'm going to get. So I will give you that, my man. And again, oh my God. Fucking, you ready for this, baby? Guess who just bought us dinner? Okay, I'm going to give you one guess who bought us dinner. I'm going to give you 2. Well, I tell you what. I just got a purple helmet for $50. And don't cheat, okay? I'm going to read it to you. Okay? And it says, I'm a stupid loyal person. You're half right. Just kidding. Please buy our girl a nice dinner tonight. Yay! Who sent that? she didn't even hesitate. Bob. No, the correct answer is the man who opened up his home to us, and you left the most disgusting pair of sneakers.
They're right there.
I think you left them on, Bob, were they found on the kitchen table?
I would never. That's bad.
The man who I think gave us $50 for gas money on the ride home when we were streaming. All right, let me find the goddamn purple helmet. It's going to be one of the... Boy, if you think I look good now. Hold on, Bob. God, there you go. Look at this. It's good stuff. Hold on, I'm going to pull down my... it looks fine. But yeah, I am a stupid, loyal person. Thank you, Bob, Tana Patrice. That is so fucking great. What was I going to say? I'm going to leave that up a second, talk like this. I am. And I was talking about TVA Dan. 50, we take 35 of that. Not on Rumble, bitch. What was I going to say? Yeah, I am stupid loyal. Thank you. There is nothing like a purple-headed warrior. I am. And I talked about this on my, watch, I'll do a cross promo, baby. It'll be great. I talked about this on my bonus local stream today. And I said, I used to date a chick. Who is she? Ages ago when I still lived in Brooklyn. Her name was, God, why can't I think of it? I'll think of it when I'm not thinking of it. And she was way into astrology. Louisa, way into astrology. Short little Italian chick, way into astrology. Okay. And she did my chart one time. And and the funny thing is, and forgive me if it's a little redundant, but I like this for the fucking 44 people watching on YouTube. Max loads his channel is locked and loads for super chats, but till September 7th, we've got a lockdown on us because Keanu said you could eat watermelon rind. Way to go, bitch. Way to go. It seems like it's what happened, though. That's the insane part about it. When they said you got a strike, you got taken down for this, the timestamp's like you. No, I mean, yes, but we got two things. The first thing said we took your video down because of content, medical misinformation at this timestamp. So you go to the timestamp and it's me, Keanu, and Kiki because we were eating watermelon. Hello, stereotype. And Larry's like, yeah, you can eat the rind. It's good for you, you know? And Keanu, and right at the timestamp, it was when Keanu goes, you can eat watermelon rind? Let me Google it. And it said you got taken down for that. And then 2 days later, it's like, you got a strike for medical misinformation. And it was when Larry's like, you got to be careful. And he was joking too, right? He's like, it's hilarious. Like, if you eat apricot seeds, they have arsenic in them. And it's like, what? It's like, well, you'd have to eat 2 buckets. And I'm like, you're down. You're struck. So whatever. So as I was saying, the loyalty thing, I used to date a chick named Louisa, and she's like, let me do your chart. And I gave her the time of day, the time I was born, all this stuff. And 2 things she told me that blew me away. One was, first thing was, because I used to go to Delaware once a week to do a trivia show. And I'd say, well, it's good to get out of New York because that was when I was really entrenched in doing comedy clubs and people liked me because I didn't say the vaccine fucking killed people and shit. Long COVID. And I would always say, well, it's nice to come up for air. I like to leave New, and I would always say, come up for air. And she's like, that is so crazy because part of your charts, I forget, some part of me was a water sign. Now I'm an earth sign. I know. By the way, we're not dabbling. We're not in hot watering. We're fagging out. I was an earth sign as a Capricorn. She's like, but you've got this, whatever it is, water sign, and you're underwater and you can't breathe. So sometimes you have to come up for air. I'm like, that's incredible. And the other thing was, she's like, but based on your birth and place and whatever, you're a double Capricorn, which some people would say means you're stubborn, but polite people would say you're incredibly loyal. And I am. And I am. Some people would even say I don't work for Gavin because the day he fired us, he called fucking, how perfect is this? He called Garrett and Steve redundancies. And when I said to him, like, the show doesn't work without Garrett and Steve, he goes, I can't remember the phrase he used. And he's like, then that's coming out of your pocket. And I'm like, what a cheap cunt. What a cheap cunt. You know, but he didn't care because he's all about money. And that, like, he knows how. Gavin's great at making money. He is. Anthony's so great at podcasting that he makes money. Gavin's so great at being provocative. Oh, I got swatted. Don't tell anyone I didn't. Suck my dick. You sit across the street at a bar with him, and he's like all buddy. Then he goes on air. Gene's so fucking stupid. Gene's so fucking stupid. And everyone's like, yeah, he is. Fuck you. Fuck you. I've had it. Had it. Where was I? Oh, yes, drinking my coffee. Now, that said, I am. Yes, Mr. Matt Barnes. We don't know. But well, like, we're not here to judge. Okay. So thank you again, Bob BFO Pizzle. You are the schmoopus. Now, oh, this just in. It's a 646 number. Let me turn up my ringer. I passed out last night with my ringer on. All right. So, as I was saying, what was I saying? Normally, I can go right back to where I left off. Wait, I know what it is. Did she like crystals? She did not like crystals. That's a good question. The one that got away. No, she was not one that got away. She was not one that got away. By the way, Bob Van Patrice wrote, I love you guys. And she's right. They were in the refrigerator. Keanu. Why would you do that? Why? Rumble, it does suck. It doesn't suck. You know what sucks? Rumble does not suck much, or I suck. I don't know if you know this, but there are people that did. I think Dan Bongino was making. I think Dan Bongino was making like 8 figures a year on Rumble. I don't think he would say Rumble sucks. I don't think Tim Pool would say Rumble sucks. I don't think Dave Rubin would say Rumble sucks. I don't think who's the guy they lied about when he pushed back and they're like he raped women and you never heard a thing again because they Russell Brand. What happened with he raped women? He never did. They chased. So he went to Rumble and the same thing. Bongino said, all right, you're going to fuck with me on YouTube. And he went to Rumble and it didn't suck. So what sucks is me. Okay. Sucks is me. But I appreciate you being so nice about it, buddy. When Gavin talks about women, it sounds like a guy trying to convince everyone they're straight. Yeah. I mean, I've seen pictures of him posted on his Facebook where he's working out in nothing but cargo shorts with tats. It looks weird. Yeah. I gave Gavin a bunch of chances, could never get to liking him. He also talks a lot about pissing himself, which I find odd. Melvin Goldstein's poop is money, by the way, which I find odd. Yeah, because he's clout chasing. That's where I was. I was cloud chasing. Trust me, if I was cloud chasing, I would work harder to get on these shows of people. Like, I suck at asking people to put me on stuff. I did recently, because Keanu's like, ask him right now. I've been bullshitting with my boy Sherrod Small. I know, he's black. How are you friends? And he's been doing Red Eye, and I think he's Red Eye. I think he's going to try and get me back in with Gutfeld and on Gutfeld, because I used to do Red Eye, but I fell out of the loop there. I fell out of that proverbial loop, so to speak. But yeah, I had some problems with that. So, where was I? Oh, so I was saying, yeah. So fiercely loyal, and that's what gets you in trouble. It does, but it's like I can't do any other way. And that's what I was saying. And again, if I wanted to cloud chase, I'd constantly be dropping pictures of me with Nate Bargatze. I'd constantly be, leaning into fucking. I'd be fucking bothering Kurt Metzger more to just get one fucking pop in on fucking Jimmy Dore's fucking podcast, but I'm not, because I hate bothering people. That'll cost you, Husey. You got to, by the way, let me make sure no one has Venmo. If you want to Venmo fucking money, and again, it's a grift stream. I'm about to show a video of Kayla Rekieta that was sent to me, which was, oh my God, it was eye-opening. It was an eye-opening video, people. It really was. It made me say, hey, twat the fuck. Let me check. Nope, there's no, but I will say this. I've been gifted a BYB podcast membership yesterday. I don't know when that happened. That's interesting. All right. Now, where was I? Matt Barnes. Do you think KB is justified in going after CarMax, or is it just another heel turn for content? I didn't even think, is KB still mad at CarMax? Look, KB gets mad. KB's another guy that's like, and if you are the 59 people on YouTube, stick around. You're going to want to see this Kayla Rekieta video that surfaced. It's 3 years old, and I cannot believe it only has 800 views. But I think watching it is going to help me to get over my anger for those 3 fucking idiots. Okay? And again, getting back to the steel toe thing, there is a loyalty to steel toe. That's where I was. Watch this. I found my way. Husey is another one I used to like, and he's just a clickbaiting idiot. But I will say this Karmic X stuff is Brennan's lowest point ever. It's embarrassing that he's wasting his time on it. Maybe you're right. But if he's not wasting his time, because if it's a work, if he's legitimately Kevin, which I always yield to, and Kevin's just an angry dude, which is why Kevin has never faked who he was. Even when Kevin was so mad at me that, oh my God, he was going to beat my ass. Yeah. Someday ask him. Someday ask him what he was going to do. Stop it. I don't think Kevin's ever thrown a punch in his life, at least at a comedian. Okay. He's been headbutted by fucking hobos in his lobby. But again, if you don't get that Kevin just gets angry and acts insane, that's fine. All right. What's this? Okay. By the way, Ted, I will answer that if you, by the way, Ted, I will answer that for a $5 super chat because this is like, you're one of the stupid people that, actually, I apologize. You're one of the people that I used to think was stupid. And now I will respectfully tell you, I think you're a hardworking 9-to-5 guy. Happy Labor Day. That has a wife and kids. Am I wrong? Tell you what, just answer this question, then I'll answer yours. This is a fair point. I love this. Quid pro quo, Todd, because I don't think that's you. I used to say that everyone in the Dabbleverse, right? Hold on, let me write down this. I used to compare all you people in the Dabbleverse to like Reddit. I'd be like, and I still think Reddit's the same. I think Discord's kind of that too now, but I think Reddit was always like, people living in their mother's basement with no money, fucking being geeks. You know what I mean? And then I would say that about you guys. But then you see people dropping hundreds of bucks every day in some cases on Kevin Brennan, on fucking Fat Melton. And I'm like, they can't be homeless losers. I think you guys are hardworking fucking motherfuckers. Respect, I mean it. That have jobs and did all this shit. And just like my wife watches the Real Housewives of fucking, all those things and fucking Bravo, like she was the first one that said, Geno, the Dabbleverse is just the Real Housewives of YouTube. At least the first one that I ever heard say it. And I think that's what this is. I think this is your guilty pleasure. Let's watch other idiots so in entertainment or failed out of entertainment or whatever. So I can be like, I think I made the right choice. I think my 9-to-5 and this house and this family and this mortgage and this 401k was the right choice. Toddler Todd. Baby. His name is Todd. And then his last name is Lercok. His name is Toddler Cock. Okay, I love you. This is my favorite fucking and it took me longer to get douchey Nazi. Douchey Nazi. This is my new fave. If douchey Nazi's in here, I got bad news. You are no Toddler Cock. I will answer your question for that alone, but answer mine.
You should watch Melton.
Toddler Cock. By the way, sweet Lou Monaco, great pick. Toddler Cock, and I will say this out loud so my wife can hear it. He says, how do you justify, and I'm sure, because I think she'll agree. How do you justify going on KB's show after what he said and done to you? What about loyalty to yourself in marriage? Okay. I am the most loyal guy you will meet. I think my wife will agree. I think my wife's incredibly loyal to it. She's like me. She's stupid loyal. She gets herself in trouble with her loyalty. Everything Kevin did, he did out of anger and insanity, and he's nuts. You can't get mad at a man for losing his mind. And Kevin has never said, I'm sorry for doing that. But Kevin has apologized for doing that. And you can disagree with me. This is just what in his own way, Kevin, like last night, 2 nights ago, and he's like, I wouldn't be here if I didn't get into that fight with Geno. You can watch it. I'm probably getting the phrasing wrong. He raised a toast to me and my wife. He just gets angry and he apologizes and let me tell you, the time he had Keanu on and said, Carl's a piece of shit. Why would they do that to you? Like he fucking gets angry like he is with fucking, watch me tie it together. Like he got mad. He got butthurt that fucking Carmix goes on other people's shows. And that's why he's acting like that, I would argue. So hopefully, Todd, my dear beloved Toddler Cock, I got to say right now, I got to say it loud and proud. After reading this, I love Toddler Cock. I absolutely can't get enough of Toddler Cock. Is that enough for you, Todd? Is that enough? It's funnier than douchey Nazi. It really is. It's when you guy's a hero. Guy's a goddamn hero. Hold on. I got to call my brother. This is so good. I got to bug my brother. He probably won't answer. It's so stupid. I don't know if he's watching. Hold on. Just give me a sec, toddler cock. Hold on. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. He's at the beach. I shouldn't be bothering him, but I think he would appreciate this. I think he'd get a kick out of this. Give me 1 sec. Then we'll get to what Geno was right about. Pete, are you watching?
Yes, I'm watching Toddler Cocking.
Did you get it immediately?
No.
Peter, how long did it take you to get toddler cock?
Well, since I'm watching on my phone, I can't see so good. So I can't see the name. So
you missed out on toddler cock?
Are you going to keep going with this? I think the Jubilee people are calling. You lunatic.
Pete, I got to go back. I'm just going to go back. Can someone just clip me realizing? All right, I'll let you get back. I just had Pete. That's fucking killing me. It's killing me.
Oh, killing you. I get that's the stuff.
Oh,
that's why you get up every day.
I can't get enough of this toddler cock.
Oh my God.
Later. That's my brother. I gave him the week off. And by that I mean he doesn't have to put up with me for 2.5 hours on Friday. The rest of the week he's fucked. He's stuck with me the rest of his life. God, that's so funny. You're a toddler cock, you're embarrassing me. It's so funny. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Yeah, watch this. Don't be mad. Just a million places to stream. Why? I don't get that. Did I missed some? What did he write? God bless. God bless toddler cock. Buy a penny for every time. All right. So yeah. Pam's in here somewhere. Hi, Pam. That's great. So, oh yeah, I really got a kick out of that. That really did make me giggle. What did Curtis John just sent me a link? Get Curtis John Gate out with me today. I hope I'm not doxing my buddy Curtis John. Look at this. It's a picture of him. Oh, God damn it. Look, here's a picture of Curtis John. I don't know why I hit that. Curtis John, because I put a picture of, I put a picture up with me and Six today, and it was so good. Oh, he saved it under Mabel. Mabel, I says, look at this. Oh, look at that. Look at my boy Curtis John. Is there any sound on this? Great. Hold on, I'm going to reboot it with sound. Sorry, I'm bad at this. Where's the mute? Make it big. Thank you for your patience, people. I appreciate it. Let's make that adorable pussy as big as possible. Let it go, baby.
Yeah, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Yeah, yeah, cool daddy. Yeah.
And that is Curtis John. You can see more of Curtis John where Keanu? Next weekend at Sad Man Comedy Club. Oh, that's called a segue. Next weekend, me and Keanu will be not this weekend. We'll be plugging the fuck out of it at Content House this weekend. Me and Keanu will be in Boca at Sad Man Comedy Club. I'm so looking forward to that, which is another reason I got to give myself props. I've been taking good care of the wife this summer. As in the ways, am I right, baby? We've been getting you at pools, on beaches, and on stage, right? Yeah, and I'm giving myself credit. Don't get me wrong. I've been getting myself in front of pools and on beaches and on stage, but it's been fun. And I said, shout out Bob Fan and Patrice. I am not kidding. I was talking to someone last night, and I'll say it, like the best. I said the best weekend. I said we may have cleared 100. I'll be honest. We may have cleared. I'll round up so I look cool. We may have cleared $200 on a three-day run. Actually, we made good money we might have cleared after gas. We might have cleared 400 on the 3-day run that we did an outdoor a taco bar. I forget the first place, and the comedy club, and got to hang with Bob and his wife and all the old buddies. How much fun was that Sunday show, baby? It was such Bob, I'm telling you, that is the trip of the summer. Because I'm sorry, post Labor Day is when summer ends. So this Content House, and we even, while down there, we fucking talked Bob into coming up a day early, more Bob time. And Bob, Thursday night we're doing that cigar stream after the Dave Landau show, which is just going to be the fucking tits. After the watch this because I'm a goddamn pro. Oh, cancel. Almost did the wrong one. Hold on. After ba-boom, ba-boom. This is fun. It's Plug-a-Palooza. And I will get, by the way, shout out to everyone who's hanging out. I will get to that fucking Kayla Rekieta video because I need to watch it to mellow myself out. Might be me letting go of this thing. But again, Thursday night, you don't want to miss this at Content Hotel. Live comedy show with Landau. Lila Hart, who, watch this segue, we will be driving to Content House. I say to the wife, I says, Mabel, I says today, I'm like, what time are we leaving for Content House on Wednesday? And she's like, we're picking up Lila at the airport at 11 o'clock. So we'll do a little driving Miss Kiki and Lila stream, maybe just for an hour to the Catskills. And that'll be a fun little thing, you know? So you get some Wednesday content, even though, you know, it's Labor Day week. Daddy's a workaholic. You get this today. You get me and Fred tomorrow. You get me, Lila, and Kiki on Wednesday. And then we roll into content weekend. Right, baby? Yes, we do. We roll into content weekend where you will be able to see. Hold on. Let's put content links here for now. Where you look. Hey, by the way, how great is this, Curtis? I got Pete clips in here. I got a whole folder of Pete clips. Want to see Pete hanging with Kanye West? Here's Pete hanging with Kanye West. It's a folder, Pete. All right, where was I? I'm sorry. All right, let's go back. All right, so then Friday you get okay, I'll go back to normal. Friday you get Voss and Gerard Michaels, and I'm telling you, Gerard Michaels he's another guy. Garrett and Steve said it perfectly. He's really good at podcasting. He's doing stand-up. I really need to fucking kiss his ass because he's gonna blow up and deserve it. Maybe he has already, and I'm just not chasing his clout enough. Okay. And then Friday, ladies and gentlemen, of course, you get oh wait, this is Friday, right? I'm fucking up Friday. Yeah, okay, I got my days. Friday, and then Saturday, we're getting the band back together. You got me, Kiki, you got me, Anthony, and Chrissy Mayer. Kiki's there too. Oh, I think you're wearing the same dress you wore in this picture. Baby, are you wearing the black dress with the red flowers? Yeah. You're wearing it in this picture too. Wait, to dinner you're saying? No, I'm saying you're wearing it in the stand-up comedy picture I'm looking at promoting Content at Hotel.
The one wearing right now?
Let me see. No, it's different. Never mind. My wife has a lot of flower dresses. Why not dog skills? Cut that pot out. And of course, make sure if you didn't get your tickets yet, I think there's still some hotels available. Go to this link, bookings at Villa Roma. Watch, I'll even put it in the chat like a goddamn professional. Bookings at Villa Roma. Code Chrissy Mayer. There you go. And you get fucking, and I'm telling you, it's kind of perfect, people. It really is kind of perfect that you fucking get, I'll pin that message for now. It really is, I'll put it here as well. Ba-boom. It really is the perfect fucking summer getaway. It is. It's the perfect way to end the summer. I don't care what anyone says. Isn't Nick's oldest kid, Vodkrux, 18 or 19? I hope he hears what you call his mother and he comes for you in your glass jar. Well, if he does, he does. If he does, he does. And when he comes for my glass jaw, I just hope he identifies himself. Yeah. I mean, like, isn't his 18? Yeah. I mean, that's just it. They have 5 kids. And again, this is like Vodka Rock. You don't know the kid. I don't know the kid. You don't know fucking Kayla Rekieta. But I know Kayla Rekieta. I've never met her. But I've spoken with her husband countless times in streams. Actually, you could count to 6. I'm good friends. I was good friends with April. I'm good friends with Aaron. And all she had to do was not drag me into her bullshit revenge porn bullshit. Take responsibility for your actions. And I would argue, Vodka Rock, that the 18 and 19-year-old that you, and again, this is sad that this is what you do. You look at people you never met and you're like, oh, I hope he defends his whore, cunt, twat mother. And I'm asking you, what do you call a woman who fucking drags fucking her family through the court system for a picture? And I love that we're like, she didn't pose for it. You didn't see the picture. I did. Watch this. I saw the picture. Unlike Nick, I saw that naked picture of your whore wife. And I can only call her that because she posed for another man naked in his studio. In his studio. Oh, she didn't. And stop defending someone you don't know. And I'll even put it this way. Here's how I feel. Here's why I have a problem. Because she posed for it. She didn't take responsibility for it. And that's fine until you drag me into your shit. And you have cops repeatedly calling me and my wife for something we wanted nothing to do with. You have my name being mentioned in courts in fucking Minnesota with shit that I had nothing to do with. Didn't ask for the picture. Never spoke with Kayla in my life. But and then if you don't get that she's a disingenuous twat or a fucking manipulative psycho, which we'll see in the video I'm going to show in a little bit, then why the fuck did she show up at that bar with her stupid husband, who's so fucking stupid, he thinks he's a good actual lawyer when all he is an amazing YouTube lawyer, and he gets an actual lawyer to defend him in an actual court that's so dumb that he'll listen to Nick Rekieta because the actual lawyer is so dumb, he thinks Nick is an actual lawyer. I think that was pretty well spoken. What do you think, babe? Nailed it. Nailed it. So again, watch this. You project all your hate of Kiki. Okay, here's everything you're wrong about. You project all your hate of Kiki's butt pics. There's only one. She sent it to a person. It's nowhere on the internet. Tell you what, if you can send me a picture, that butt picture of Kia.
There's going to be 100 people that they think that it's my butt.
Yeah, you can look. No, they know it is. And so and this is why I love this. And everything you know about me and Keanu, we told you because we tell you. Keanu used it as an intro when she did the Drinking Brothers podcast. One time, one picture, $1,000. Now, again, I knew about it before you did. I believe I married this woman. I know all, and I laugh at it. You understand? So I'm not deflecting because I know her. You understand? And you can say, what's that, babe? Yeah. And you can say like, but I'm not because I knew about it. And you can deflect all you want. But the bottom line is you need to deflect because you know that Kayla Rekieta is behaving. Watch this. Kayla Rekieta is behaving like a dumb cunt whore slob. And I'm only calling her that because she dragged me. And if you love your child, excuse me, your 2 kids. I'm sorry, your 3 kids. Wait a minute. Is it 4 kids? 5. You fucking, and this is it. You're an avatar of a bottle. Yeah. You're an avatar of a bottle. And you can say I'm deflecting all you want, but you seem, and you'd be like, Geno's upset. I'm just fucking upset at Kayla Rekieta. And I love the fact that you think like, well, we're going to keep calling out Gene so we'll stop. I'm not going to stop calling someone who behaves like a whore, cunt, slob exactly that. I'm not going to stop saying any fucking woman that fucking is so fucking has such low self-esteem that she'll stay with a man that's fucking that's psychologically destroying and physically injuring their 5 kids is a terrible money grubbing cunt. So you could be like, you're deflecting. Well, my deflects all seem to hit you square in your fucking bottle, vodka rock. Am I right? I am. So you can go on and on and on. Let's read another one. Kayla, and this is another one I love. Kayla staying off the internet hurts you so much. How? Again, and I love this. By the way, we interrupt with this message from Toddler Cock. Don't need to kill, just need Google. I don't even know what that is, but I just like reading Toddler Cock. So again, Kayla, and how does that hurt me? Keanu, like you don't think she's as bad as I do. How does Kayla staying off the internet hurt me? Yeah. Can you, and Vodka Rock, love you, buddy. I'm having fun with this, and you're helping me tease out. You're helping me tease out the Kayla video even more. So explain to me how that hurts me because I don't want to talk to her. And I know, and I love you. Like, she's not on the internet because a lot of people think I don't. And this video will prove it. I don't. A lot of people think she's so fucking medicated because no one wants to call. Oh, April's only 30. How did that work out? If you don't get that Geno was right, and you're deflecting because you knew I was right over a year ago when I said, and everyone will back me up, you can find clips, I'm like, when we fucking made our peace with Aaron, I said, Aaron pissed me off because of everything he admitted to actually doing. That's it. That's it. April pissed me off because she fucking lied. Fucking to my wife, took advantage of her. And then fucking kept manipulating her because my wife is so fucking nice, calling her like the week of our wedding. Okay. So that's why she's a piece of shit. Okay. We'll get into the other ones. But simply put, I said, at least Aaron's on the path back. I said, in a year, these guys are still going to be fucked up. And if you think that Kayla Rekieta is sitting there like, well, I'm above this, they're keeping her offline. If you don't understand that Kayla Rekieta fucking is being told to shut her fucking mouth and fucking raise those fucked up kids, then you have a different opinion than me. Do you understand? But again, if anyone can explain to me how that upsets me, Vodka Rock, you speaking, no, wrong one. Sorry. Hold on, toddler cock. I'll be right with you. I'll be right on you, toddler cock. It's a funny bit. You speaking about a woman like that says a lot about how you were brought up by your parents. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was raised right by my parents. I was taught to respect women. Kiana, do you think I respect all women? Yeah. Yeah. And this is a woman who doesn't agree with me calling Kayla all the things I call her. Yeah, but
So no, you don't respect all women.
I respect all women that fucking treat me with respect. Is that fair? Why should I respect a woman that fucking drags my name through a court system when I had nothing to do with it? Why should I respect a woman who doesn't respect her own fucking 2, 3, 4, 5 kids? So again, Vodka Rock, I could do this all day. We're just teasing out the video of her. But again, hi Pam. Yes, and Saint Ranger treats his wife like a lovely queen. It's amazing how when you've never laid a hand on a woman, you lose respect for women that fucking sit there and treat you like shit, especially women who lie about it. So again, what'd you say, toddler cock? I think people think you're confusing the issue between her being a whore and Aaron committed a crime, as petty as it seems. Thank you. This toddler cock knows his stuff. This toddler cock knows his way around. Yeah, they think like, and I would even go so far, toddler cock, as to say, okay, Vodka, we're done with you. Geno didn't wake up this morning planning to talk about this, but you did, Vodka. How you like that? Shout out, AA Ron. Where's my clanger? Oh, shout out, AA Ron. And by the way, the difference between me and you, Vodka Rock, the difference between me and fucking the kid that you're speaking for because you're a fucking idiot is I stand behind everything I say, whether I'm wearing a purple helmet or not. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So again, I'm about to ban you, Vodka Rock, and you will have to super chat to have anything else said. But I cannot thank you enough for the conversation. But now it's just getting kind of stupid. Okay. So again, Vodka Rock, it's been great, but you don't add anything to the conversation anymore. Is that fair? Sure, you understand that's fair. All right. So Vodka Rock, you are, how do you do it? I didn't. Oh, there you go. Vodka Rock, you are muted for this live stream. Just for this live stream, Vodka Rock. And again, this is where people are like free speech. You're muted. You can stay and listen all you want, Vodka Rock. You can swing over to the YouTube where you have to be a subscriber 20 minutes to weigh in. It's funny to me. It's funny to me. So again, unless you want to fucking Venmo or Rumble Rant me, Vodka Rock, but then you might have to use your actual name and you wouldn't be a nameless, faceless bottle. So again, oh, by the way, while I was yelling at Vodka Rock, it looks like we got some stuff. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for my roses. Thank you for my roses. Hold on. Ba-boom. Bye, Vodka Rock. Where were we? Oh, here we are. Thank you so much. 5 gifted subs from Pam. Thank you so much, Pam. You are the schmoopest. Thank you for my roses, Pam. Curtis John, you know how I feel. I think all 4 of them are pieces of shit for the drugs around kids, without a doubt. Don't care about the wife swapping bullshit. Respect. And we'll talk about that more in the Balloon Knot bathroom with Max Loads. Oh my God. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. We can discuss this. Where is it? Hold on. We can discuss this in the Balloon Knot bathroom, my man. We can. Look, this is like, we got into a huge fight in the Balloon Knot bathroom, me and Curtis, about this fucking thing. And then we made peace. Here's us making peace. I'm laughing at 3 guys making out in a bathroom wearing a purple fucking rugby hat. Oh, did you give Vodka Rock one of the memberships? Good. I'm glad. Trust me. I find that hilarious. Hold on. Vodka Rock, you're welcome. Sweet Lou Monaco, head writer. Fucking Tosca, deservedly so. Did I miss any? There's 2 more floating around. Yeah, Pam, do not feel bad about that. I love that he got one. I really do. And I'll tell you why, Pam. Because the other day I was in the Pretty Antisocial podcast, fucking, stirring up shit as I like to do. And yeah, John Doe, but First Amendment, freedom of the press. We'll get to that. As I do. And I got a gifted sub to the, whatchamacallit. They banned me in the chat immediately. But they're like, oh, Geno got one. So what? I'd love if that guy has a gifted membership. I hope he uses it. I hope he watches my fucking stream every day on the fucking, my whatever 3-day-a-week stream on my fucking locals that I'm adding. Shout out to a fan who told me that'd be a great idea. Do I have any more stories about Aaron in life? Is he as scary in person as on stream? I don't think Aaron's scary in any place. Do we, Keanu?
What?
Do you think Aaron Imholt is scary on stream or in person?
Scary?
Thank you.
No.
She goes, scary? No, he is not.
That's scary.
By the way, scary? Are you nuts? That's insane. Shout out Saint Ranger. Love this guy. He just threw 15. Hey, Geno. Hey, Kiki. Can you give Geno a hug or a kiss? Keanu, you have to come give me a hug and a kiss.
What?
Because Saint Ranger just threw $15 and he loves that I love my wife like he loves his. Hold on. Let me do it with this. Hold on. Let me get ready. Baby, come on.
Ew.
She's miserable. Yeah, I don't respect women vodka. I don't. Thank you so much, Saint Ranger. She is a big fan of yours as well. I don't know how she can ever be sleepy because we're sitting. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm sitting on since I broke my chair, 3 giant bags of Skittles.
We have 9 pounds of them.
I'm sitting on 9 pounds of Skittles. It's amazing that my wife can eat 9 pounds of Skittles and lose 2 pounds while doing it.
I haven't gotten through those skills yet, but I'm working on it.
I don't understand how that works. I don't get it. I don't.
Those are great bags of Skittles.
Great bag. Goodness gracious. Great bags of Skittles. Anyway.
3-pound bags.
Oh, it's so funny. Thanks, Kiki and Geno. Tuna says we love you, Saint Ranger and Pam. He is great. Muttering John. Geno respects Aaron, so of course he respects women. I got to tell you, if ever there's been by the way, both my girls are sitting in the bed right now. Look at the baby. Take a picture, baby, and send it to me of the cat sleeping by your feet, please. Baby.
What?
Take a picture of 6 sleeping by your feet with your legs in it and send it to me so I can share it. So cute. Talk about, everyone's like, Geno needs a redemption arc. Muttering John has had a huge redemption arc with me. Although he says many times, I love Gary Biscayne, not so much Geno Bisconti. He was the one that was tweeting pictures, speaking of which, and Muttering John, Geno was right. Did we end up having to go testify? But he was the one tweeting the pictures of the fucking court documents with my name and my wife's name in it that I don't fucking need in my life. You know what I mean? Geno wants his wife to send him feet pics. I do. Hackamania. Hackamania. What's it called? Simping for vodka rocks. Vodka had a point, Geno. If you feel like that over Mrs. Rekieta, what do you feel about Kiki's online photos and videos? Again, Hackamania. Were you listening when I said I knew about them when I met her? I think we laughed about it with Norton. It's like, no one cares. You guys can care. About like this guy's like, how do you feel about Kiki's online photos and videos? You understand? Like Keanu never ran from them. Keanu never denied them. Yeah. And why isn't Keanu trying to sue him? Let me tell you, if Keanu's last name was Rekieta, her husband would be suing everyone because that's how he fucking justifies his shit life. He's like, if that guy's guilty of something, I'm not a piece of shit. So it's that easy to answer. Okay. So again, when you have 5 kids and there's a naked picture of you and you're dragging it through the courts, you're not a good mom, in my opinion. And fucking vodka, like, do you understand? Like, trust me, my mother would probably be saying, stop, let that go. But I'm like, I can't, Mom. You can ask my brother all the time. It's like, I have a letter from my mother saying you need to know when to shut your mouth. But if you cross me when I was nothing but good to you, when I did nothing to cross you, then like I've always said, I'm a good guy till I'm not. So again, like, this is the stupidity of, and you can keep saying, because every time someone says you're deflecting, I have to respond and say, I'm not deflecting, and explain that my wife takes ownership of everything she does.
I didn't do anything wrong.
No one said you did anything wrong. But you understand? I'm yelling at them. I'm sorry. Okay, so you do understand that. But that woman, fucking, you're like trying to defend her when she's defenseless. And like, that's the whole thing. It's like, it's like he's doing all this stuff and he's like, I got to get Aaron good for this. Why? Your kids are going to be fucked up. And do you think I wouldn't love if some 16-year-old fucking sucker punched me like all the fags in the Dabbleverse do in a bar? Huh? If his dad was Nick Rekieta? You can't sue Pat Dixon because he's flat broke. So keep fucking, keep stoking the furnace of fucking a child that's probably dumb enough to listen. Actually, he's not. I will never speak for his kids. Like, if I didn't fucking feel bad for his kids, I wouldn't think the mother was such a piece of shit. Oodles of toodles. As someone who has followed you off and on since Foley, God, I miss Kid Chris. Foley is Kid Chris. In Philly, you are a dope backing up Aaron all the time. Rackets ain't no better than Aaron, but yet all one side. No, it's not. I've said, and again, Oodles of Toodles, much love, my man. I love the name. Again, this is how you confuse shit. Okay? I've said what Aaron did wrong. I've forgiven him. If I'm stupid. If fucking Pat Dixon, and you don't have to believe me, but everyone that knows me knows this. When he fucking stepped back, if he said, oh my God, what did I just do? I would have been dumb enough to forgive him. If Kayla Rekieta or Nick Rekieta were ever nice enough to be like, sorry, we dragged you into all this shit, I'd be like, it's okay. But that ship has sailed. Okay. So again, Oodles of Toodles, Aaron made his peace with us because that's what adults do. All right. And if you think I'm backing up Aaron all the time, we've never backed up him sending that picture. We all know it was stupid. You know what I mean? So you can live like that, but it's foolishness. It's absolute foolishness. Okay. So again, Hackamania, which your problem is with Nick, not Ms. Rekieta. No, it is not, because Nick can't file a revenge porn charge on behalf of his wife unless his. Thank you very much. You can coerce someone, but trust me. I mean, and actually, watch this. Maybe you can. Maybe you could be like, I'm filing a revenge porn charge. But if, in my opinion, and again, this is all, as the kids say, MIO. If you're a good mother and you don't want to drag your children, your 5 children through any of this shit, the embarrassment of what your mother did swinging with another couple, you say, no, you're not. That's that. What were you saying, baby? I'm sorry.
Do you really think that he wasn't like, we gotta do this? This is how we get it.
That's exactly what, I don't know. She's like, you really think he wasn't like, we got to do this? No, that's exactly what I think.
Yeah, she should have been like, no.
She should have been like, no.
Yeah.
That's it. Oodles to Toodles, respect. Fuck the pick. I don't even care. The drugs knowingly around kids. Yeah. And do you understand? And I would argue that's a great point. I will read it succinctly. Fuck the pick. I don't even care. Nor should you, because your name wasn't on a fucking Minnesota court case, fucking kicked around the courts for weeks, but you shouldn't. The drugs knowingly around kids and all the other shit just makes no sense backing any of these horses at this point. Again, I got mad at Aaron for what he did with the drugs. I believe, oodles and toodles, I just remembered, when I was mad at Aaron, I used to say, dude, it's not like they showed up with 3 subpoenas and said, oh, well, since Aaron left first, fucking I'm only giving out 3. No, they all broke the law, but Aaron fucking, admitted to it. Aaron owned up to it. Fucking Nick fucking keeps trying to deny it. Nick, I don't know if you saw the incredible video of Nick when he got arrested. I don't know if you saw that Nick, after that all went down, fucking kept fucking doing drugs. And then after it happens, like, well, it was an illegal search, which is another point of contention we have. Whether it was an illegal search or not, and it wasn't, he lied. Let the courts decide that. Fucking, and let me tell you, if he's found guilty in Minnesota, he's fucking guilty, because that is the most fucking criminally fucking lenient fucking state in the fucking country, making it the world. You know what I mean? But he's trying to make it go away. Fucking no. Disagree. At least Aaron admitted what he did and fucking, and fucking, face the court system. Nick's like, oh, it was an illegal search. Fucking, he screamed that the fucking guy had gonorrhea or something. So again, oodles of toodles, respect. Yeah, and if you don't get that Nick has yet to admit it, I give you a clip literally of 2 months ago.
We were in a sexual and very romantic relationship for a long time.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen of the jury, may I just show you fucking again that if you don't get a guy doesn't understand, thinks he's above the law, or thinks he can get away with it because he's a lawyer.
We were in a sexual and very romantic relationship for a long time.
I'd love to know your thoughts on that, oodles of toodles. Mad respect. Hackamania. Aaron was at fault for the picture, and you were at fault for saying, guess I like tattoos more than I thought. Why? I'm streaming on a podcast. You and Aaron caused all this, and you blame a woman. I don't blame. Yeah, thank you. My wife even laughed. And I mean, again, like, you can sit there. I'm not to blame. I'm not to blame at all. I can say what I want. And that's another thing. This is what you guys don't get. While you're all caught up, this is another thing I love that you don't get. Kayla Rekieta is a dumb cunt slob whore. I can say that. I said it on a stage. And people are like, Geno, you can never tell me what to say because I have the First Amendment right, freedom of free speech, and I'm not breaking the law. When I say I believe that a woman who fucking drags her 5 kids through a court case with a naked picture that reminds those 5 kids as they get older that their mother was such a fucking worthless, low self-esteem idiot that she swung with or manipulative and evil, well, then I can say I think that's the actions of a dumb cunt slob whore. And I can say it repeatedly, and that's what triggers you people. You understand that? So you can put in the chat all you want, but I'll never see you. I don't know you. Enjoy the Dabbleverse, because again, as my dear toddler cock, I wish I could hold him right now. I wish I could just hug and squeeze toddler cock. And I love saying that. I love saying that. Oh, if I could just give my hand out to toddler cock and say, like, he gets it. Like, I think he's just a hardworking motherfucker. And maybe you are too, Hackamania, that needs this distraction. But again, I was never, Geno, you were a junkie at one point. When was I a junkie, Keanu?
I think you did blow back in your day.
Yeah, but no. A junkie is someone that fucking, a junkie is someone that fucking, winds up in court, fucking loses their kids for 2 months, fucking wrecks a car in a car accident, fucking goes, a junkie is someone that fucking breaks someone's jaw with a sucker punch. Again, like an oodles and toodles, mad respect. When was I a junkie? I did coke recreationally. If that makes you a junkie, I disagree that it makes me a junkie, but I'll agree with that statement in your mind. Listen to this. Listen to this. You thought it was all funny and great till the police phoned you. No, nope. In fact, we talked about that. The reason fucking people were like, oh, and he showed his wife because it proved me right. I kept saying to Keanu, I'm like, Aaron fucking, we're in a group text. I'm like, whenever Aaron texts you, he's trying to get that sympathy thing. Whenever he texts me, he's trying to be a dude. And Keanu said it perfectly because he was cucked out of his life. So he wanted the women's sympathy and the dude's dudism, for lack of a better word. So again, I didn't think it was funny. It was annoying to me from the moment I received it. Anything else you need me to blow out of the water that I have receipts for while a faceless hack? And again, Haka is vodka. And again, thank you so much. Haka is vodka. I believe that. All right, so ban Hackamania. But again, do you understand? Like again, let me ban Hackamania and point out one of my favorite philosophers. Hackamania, you're banned for life. But I mean, you can always come back. I'm not being a dick. Yeah, vodka, whatever. Okay. But again, like the thing that Nietzsche always says is will to power. You want to impose your soul on someone else. And that is funny. I'm just guessing. I believe you. You want to impose your soul on someone else. And this guy, if you don't get that people are obsessed with me, you know what I mean? Like, trust me. Trust me. It's not like we'll be at a party or I'll be on doing a stand-up show and I'll be bitching about the Rekieta family. Like, they don't exist outside of the Dabbleverse trying to get me to fucking stop calling her that. And I love calling her that just because it pisses you off. And if she's really not paying attention to this, then who cares? And why the fuck, if she's not paying attention, would her son fucking be like, I'm going to get this guy? And when he fucking does, I'll be like, did you punch me for calling a woman that fucking subjected your sister to cocaine, that fucking fucked another man's wife while you were living in the house? You don't think a person like that is a whore cunt slob? It's fun. It's fun having a college degree and knowing how to speak to fucking people that probably fucking have done more hard days work in the past month than I have in a lifetime. It really is. Nana Clams, I haven't seen you yet. Right, Tune. A few short years ago, I was trying to be Aaron's PD because I actually saw a place for him in the title. I don't know what that is. Oh, programming director. Shout out Nana's Claims. Oh, shit. $2 from my boy Curtis John. Love this guy. Sup, Curtis? I spread my asshole for Pete at the Balloon Knots bar for a shot of Willet, Kentucky bourbon. This is fucking. Ooh, I'm gonna send a response out with a cat going, oh my god. There you go. There you go. There you. Ooh, I did it better. We were tussling at the Balloon Knots bar on who got that Max Loads' load. Please tell me if my brother is in here right now. If my brother is in here right now, like just enjoying his Labor Day. Just trying to enjoy his Labor Day. Oh, I can take off the purple helmet. Thank you so much, BFO Pizzle. It's hot, too. I'll gladly put it back on for another purple helmet. I will, like I said, this is a Griff stream. Shout out, Toddler Cock. When hard work meets opportunity, you get but a fuko. Hi, Geno. Sorry you call some. I don't mind crosstalk. I really don't. I've never had a problem with crosstalk. April's free. Geno blocking people shows they beat you. Again, I'll gladly leave this up because, you know, I don't want to censor a British guy's speech. I wish I could get you to understand why it's not, again, in my opinion, because, again, April's free. Well, it's ironic that's your name because, April, you are free. April, you are free to start your own channel and say what you want. That's the freedom of speech. But when I block people because they're too stupid to add to intelligent conversation, I'm not fucking silencing you. You could start a stream called Geno Blocked Me because and say whatever you want. You understand? And now, for shits and giggles, you know what I'm going to do to you, April's free? You know what I'm going to do? Tell them what I'm going to do to April's free. I'm going to silence your free speech and just mute you for this stream. I'm going to mute you for 5 minutes. Because, again, that's the problem with this world, especially if you really are British. That's a fucking crime, what's going on there. But, again, if you really are... Sorry, I knocked over my little red thing. That sounds gross. That sounds like my little dot. If you don't get, like, what free speech really is, it's the freedom to say, like, April, in my opinion, Kayla Rekieta is a dumb cunt slob whore. It's freedom of speech, and you don't have to listen to it. You can go on a stream and say Geno is a misogynistic piece of shit, racist, whatever you want, and that's your freedom of speech. Although, again, if you are in fucking wherever, Britain, you be careful. Be careful because the Muslims will shoot you, okay? So that's free speech, okay? That's it, and you don't get that. You'll never get that because you live in the Dabbleverse, and I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works for you, but it's a goddamn shame. It's a goddamn shame that you guys don't know what free speech is. It does. Like for example, Perfect example of free speech. Shout out to my boy Curtis John, who said, you know how I feel about I think all four of them are pieces of shit for the drugs and the kids. That is an opinion. That is his opinion, which I cannot respect anymore. I don't care about the wife swapping bullshit. There you go. That is freedom of speech. And that is a purple helmet from Gecko Dundee. Gecko Dundee just threw us $20 to get you Nightly's, baby. Thank you, Gecko Dundee. Back to the purple helmet. And we will indeed be getting to that video, which makes me think maybe Nick, I believe the word that people use, this is even better. By the way, I was so mad. I was so worried I'd lost that. That's like that's a top tier headband. Yeah. Balloon Knots Bar Special is a pink blanket, pink lemonade, Jameson, and a piece of bubble gum to top it up. Is Peter in here? Oh, I can't stand it. Is Peter in here? By the way, let me give some more props to this. I love that. Thank you so much. All right. We'll purple helmet that. Gay bitch is so obvious when double chatters. There are 10 different names I've never seen in chat, all saying the same shit. and let me ask you something, Gabe. Am I wrong? By the way, Gabe. Shout out, gay bitches. Rocco 20. Two people got memberships from Pam and Geno banned both. I can't stand it. Gary Biscayne needs to sell custom headbands. I do. I have an in hot water headband. I have one left. I'll send it to you, Muttering John. Shoot me your address. By the way, again, on my Patreon, I got to take it down because I was selling my sheep stickers and two people ordered them and I can't find who they are. So thank you for the $10 each, but I don't know how to send them to you. Geno, you owe Pam money. No, I do not, because if you're gifted a membership, that has nothing to do. Watch this. I will gladly. No. I banned. Who'd I ban? Did Hacka get one? So I didn't ban anyone. Here's what I did. He wasted one. So I gave one to Vodka Rocks. I banned him just for the stream. So he's good for everything else. So that I don't owe her money for that. And the Hackamania guy already has a membership under Vodka Rocks. So I don't think we did. I'd love your thoughts on that. And the fifth, and there you go. The fifth one goes to our boy Gecko Dundee. Tosca. Tosca gifted one. All right, did I miss any? No. I'm just looking for those. All right, I got them all. Marcy Rhodes was gifted one by Pam. I disagree. So Marcy Rhodes got one. I didn't ban him. Keep going. Hold on. Hackamania. Okay. Hackamania is the other one. And by the way, tell you what, I will even. Yeah. All right. Hackamania and the other guy. Watch this. Vodka Sweet. Watch this. Watch how easy this is. I will go in right now. I learned how to do this and I'll unban Hackamania. Hold on. Account options. And that's not it. Blah, blah, blah. Control 0. Here we go. Account options. Moderation. Muting. Hackamania is unmuted. There you go. So there you go. Hackamania has been unmuted. If he says hi, I'll ban him for the rest of the chat. There you go. By the way, now I'm looking at the other people. I'm going to unmute him in case he ever pops back up. Now, actually, he's muted because it's not long enough. There was a guy on Twitter that was called a troll, and it was called Geno sucks dick for bus fare. It was called Geno sucks dick for bus fare, and then walks or something, which is hilarious to me. But on this, it just comes up that Geno sucks dick for bus fare, and that's hurtful. Geno sucks dick for bus fare is a slur, but Geno sucks dick for bus fare and then walks, that's comedy brilliance. You do, Curtis John gifted a membership. Thank you, Curtis John. Do we know who got that? Let's see who got it. No one yet. No one got it yet. All right. Oh, no, Rocco 20. There you go, Rocco 20. Vodka and Hacka got one and you banned. All right, so there you go. But Rocco, that was taken care of. If this isn't full circle, how do you love that? Not only did I fucking give back the fucking gifted memberships, just not for this stream. Rocco, you have one too. So when I do something that only a member can see, you too would be able to prove me wrong. So I cannot thank you enough for fucking helping that come to fruition. Thank you so much. See, the universe fucking provides. What don't you people get? What don't you people get? Keanu fucking Gecko threw us 20 for dinner. She said, yay. Thank you, Gecko Dundee. Thank you, Gecko Dundee. Toddler Cock would love to know my thoughts on quantitative easing by the Fed. Well, I think that'd be a great thing, but the Fed isn't even really part of the government. The Fed is just bankers colluding to fucking take our money. They literally print money out of the blue and charge interest on us. So what they're doing is they're just literally creating more debt out of the blue for us. If you don't understand how fucking money isn't real, fucking how they're all just fucking us over, I can't help you. But quantitative, I like a quantitative easing of anything. Who doesn't love a little quantitative easing? And let me tell you, when I'm dealing with Toddler Cock, sir, it's got to be, you got to ease into things. You got to ease into things, Toddler Cock. Never rode one in my life, Tuna. Have you ever seen me on a city bike, honey? No.
They're too heavy. They're hard to ride.
There you go. Thanks for the membership. Yeah, they're dangerous. I think a comedian got killed on one recently. Did you know that? I was at a gig. I was in Alaska, and some fucking comedian, they're like, yeah, he was here, but I'm like, what happened to him? They're like, he died. I'm like, how? Comedian killed on bike. It was like this winter. There it is. Kenny DeForest. Kenny DeForest, comedian, dies in bicycle accident at 37. Like, look at this. And he was like a local kid. It was in like, I think it might have been a city bag. He made it, and like, I'm like, I never heard of the guy. Yeah, you know why? Because you don't hang out in the circles of people that, well, I appeared on HBO's Crashing. Late Night with Seth Meyers, Late Show with Corden. He died 5 days after his e-bike accident. Yeah. So I bet he was on a city e-bike. That's so sad. Like, that's the other thing. These things are fucking dangerous. DeForest suffered an accident after he swerved to miss something on the road, lost control of the e-bike, and crashed. He didn't get hit by anything? That's terrible. All right, whatever. That is sad. I only remember Anthony Weiner used to ride city bikes. Nana's claim set quantitative easing to sexual healing, and you got a hit. When I get this feeling, I want quantitative easing. Oh, maybe. All right, let me find this video. God, we're at 90 minutes. What time is dinner? 5:30. Gee, I'm gonna miss my Blue Plate special. Geno, have you got the car seat for Lila Hart? That is funny. Not true. That's rude. Let me check something. America First Warehouse is up to 300. They went down one. Somebody unsubbed. I swear to God. It's unbelievable. Ugh. I don't know that it does. I don't know that, like, they're like, that's even worse. It's like they have such little traffic. People went out of the way to unsubscribe. People looked up the page to unsubscribe from it. Good Lord. That's insane. All right, now. All right, so we are about to show, watch this, I love it. People, if I can tease something out. This is a little thing called, look at this. This is a little thing called the Massage Story Full Uncut. And I'm telling you, shout out to an Instagram fan who sent me this. And look at the young, boyish, innocent face of law tuber Nick Rekieta. He's got some kind of flag behind him, Mortal Kombat, just a fucking gamer who knows law. Thank you, kid. Just a trad dad. Just a trad dad. Isn't that, it's adorable, right? He's still a worm. Just a trad dad worm. Understood. But what the fuck am I? What? It's so annoying. I'm trying to do something. Sign in. I am signed in, you dummy. What does it mean, sign in? Yeah, every now and then I go to sign in and it's like, nah, your thing is banned. And then I have to log into my dear friend Max Loads' page. But before we show this groundbreaking video, let's see if you don't get like, tell you what, we'll do this in 5 minutes. If you don't get how much I enjoy annoying the internet, let's look at some of the wonderful fucking responses we got from me going on Kevin's show and just shitting on people. Take a look. 132 comments. Let's just go top comments, the angriest ones. So Geno's thought process is, Geno, the law doesn't matter because of my feelings. When did I say the law doesn't matter? When have I ever once said?
Yes, it's technically illegal to send a naked photo.
When technically?
It is illegal.
It's illegal. And when did I ever say this? When did I say this isn't revenge porn? When did I say that? I didn't. And I'm going to mix up multiple cases because I'm angry about talking to the police. I've never mixed up multiple cases. Okay. You can say what you want, but I was the one saying we weren't going to have to go to court. And my point was fucking that Nick fucking had to double down on this because it's insane. Okay. Everyone else. But Geno, the Aaron and Nick HRO hearing was different case than Kayla. I know it was. And I've said this countless times. He only, like Aaron brought up the HRO case because they wouldn't leave him alone in court. They kept chasing him after him, trying to take you off of what they did. Geno, it's not your case. Geno, fuck the Dabbleverse. Again, this is okay. The order to not speak about the HRO case is to prevent more evidence from being added. And it applies to both Nick and Aaron. You know who it doesn't apply to? This guy who's telling you Kayla Rekieta is a slob contour.
It applies to Melton too. It's so funny.
Yeah. And Melton is picking on Chad now.
He doesn't know what to do with himself.
It's so much fun for me. It's so much fun for me. Ah, shout out, Pam. Pam gifted a sub. Thank you so much. Shout out to Olive Todd Lurbitz. Oh my God. Welcome to newest. I see what you did. Olive Turd Butts. You sure do. Oh, excuse me. Olive Toddler Butts. I know that's Curtis, John. I know what you do, Curtis. I know. It's cute. All right. So, by the way, here's another great one I love. Saving all these clips for the civil trial. Please do. If you don't get this up with that, this guy's like 13 people are like, this guy got him. Oh, holy shit. Unwatchable. It's insane. Geno saying anything for the sake of the kids. Aaron's kids have hours of footage of their father to be embarrassed about. Yeah. Okay. Watch this. And this blank 9831. That's his real name. His real name's blank 9830, but that was taken. This is the beauty of this is like how dumb anyone that's on Nick's side is dumb. Because they're like, well, Aaron did dumb stuff too. Aaron did a lot of dumb stuff. I do dumb stuff. But Nick and his wife did terrible stuff as parents. You know, we didn't say they didn't. Well, then stop getting mad at me for when I agree with you. 748. This is Geno. Oh, this is one of my biggest trolls. I got to do the timestamp. It brings me joy that this is what Kiki gets to listen to 24/7. No wonder she leaves Geno at home when she travels. Okay, let's see what this is. I love it. Here we go. An ad. Again, I won't give a penny to them. They banned me. Oh, God, there's a lot of ads. I thought that was me. This is me. That looks like me. All right, hold on. Oh, hold on. I didn't even have it up. Sorry, people. Hold on. I'll share this tab. In the chat, it's not like you're deflecting about Kiki. Why? I have no idea what's going on, but you said it perfectly. Nick's lawyer is dumber than him, and the meme copium guy said it. He probably got a dumb lawyer so he could tell him what to do because Nick is so used to having people kiss his ass like, I'm a good lawyer. You're not, Nick. You're married to a dumb whore who I'm sorry wouldn't leave you. And then everyone in the chat gets mad like, okay, so this is, and again, that it brings her joy that this is what you listen to 24/7. Yeah, baby, I'm going to be yelling that at the restaurant today. Okay.
I'm gonna have a tomato Tomato, watermelon.
We're not talking about you. Don't eat the rind. Sometimes I'd love to live in Geno's world where I mix everything up and put together my own puzzle made from 3 different and again, this is like where people go. I see Geno and I click next. Dan Keanu.
No!
But you have to watch me. Chris Green -DF4F. Forgive me, Chris Green, for mispronouncing your name DF4. Talking fast doesn't make you smart or funny. Didn't say it did. He's never even met this women, and and yet every other word out of his mouth is her name. No, it's not. Often I just say Nick Rekieta's wife is a dumb cunt slob whore. He gets none of the facts right. I didn't say they were facts. I said, what would you call a woman that fucking posed naked for a picture and then fucking dragged it through the courts with 5 fucking children? What would you call a woman who stuck with a man who celebrated when his 5 kids were taken away from him? What would you... Geno broken record Bisconti. Keanu and Geno, really the smartest group of the Dabbleverse. Okay. At least we're smart enough not to fucking, have 5 kids and do cocaine and fire guns off.
We only do one of those things.
Yeah.
Not at one time.
These are my favorite. I can't with Geno. Hey, that's like the typical Democratic response. I'm going to watch this. Typical Democratic response. And you know why that's going to piss him off? Because I guarantee the guy's conservative.
I guarantee he's a loser.
Yep. Geno is such a moron. His advice: commit perjury. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. And by the way, here's my favorite part. Oh, we lost 20 fucking people on YouTube. Now we show the Kayla Rekieta thing. Now we show it. Sorry you couldn't hang out, people. Sorry, but trust me. Hi, Pam.
Pam.
Pam is right. Happy $20 from Pam. Happy holidays, everyone. Now Kiki was perfect weight. We can't have her losing 2 pounds. How sweet is that? So here's dessert cashola from Saint Ranger and Pam.
I do want
Hugs.
their dessert because they do have the sticky bun cake. Thank you.
Are you happy, Pam?
Pam.
She's gonna get the sticky bun cake. And since I buy her dinner, do I get to sticky bun your cake? Oh, do I get to cake your sticky bun? All right, that's too much. It's vulgar. Thank you, Pam. And just your reminder, ladies and gentlemen, Curtis John, $2. Well, the broken record has some merit. Am I right, COVID? Yeah. And by the way, that's something else I talked about today. I literally am sending an email to the fucking sports sheet people and be like, look, I just have to ask you guys, why the fuck was I fired again? Because if I want to try and file a wrongful fucking termination suit, now would be the time, 3 years after, where everything I said was proven right. Oh, I really have to ask my cousin about that. Thank you, buddy. Where are you going? All right. By the way, before you go, thank you, Gecko Dundee. You people just bought, Pam just bought this much more time on the stream. So thank you so much. Now, I'm going to tell you, Pam, I really have to apologize to the people that fucking hate when I dabble, but I want to give preface to what we're looking at here. A fan of mine, I won't say her name. I mean, it's not even her real name, but out of respect, don't dox. Out of the blue sent me this. Let me see if I can find it, okay? Send message. Hey, Dickie. I just said, they just go by Dickie, okay? Okay, so they wrote, because I'm constantly shitting on like Kayla because they're like, well, she's doped up. And this video I'm about to show changed my opinion, okay? Let me run to Rumble. Hustle over to Rumble. This video changed my opinion. Come on, Gene, her father is watching. Geno, why do so many people think the same about you and Kiki? There must be no. Why did 80% of the population trust the COVID vaccine? Why does like 20% still get boosters? There must be some truth to the vaccine. Now, do you know only 20% of society is capable of critical thinking? You're talking about the 80%, Rocco. Thank you so much. One more fucking pathetic slight like that, and you get muted for the chat. And I know you have one. So again, this is there's not a single fact here. Why do so many people think that? Because they believe lies. Because they believe people they've never met in their life. Because they value the opinions of people they would never take advice from. Or maybe they would. I can't be any more succinct with my answer, but what do I know? I'm a broken record. There you go, Doodle. All right. So again, this is what they wrote. They wrote, Geno, Kayla Rekieta is the perverted brains. Ooh, hold on. Let me have a sip of whiskey. I'm kidding. I might have a whiskey. That's iced tea. Because I was a junkie. I never got back to oodles to toodles. I really have not been drinking. I did have a whiskey last night because I was at Dangerfields and I loved the bartender, my buddy Alan, and he poured me one and I just slowly sipped it. So that was fun. But really haven't been drinking. Really going to tie it on this week. Not going to lie to you. Dickie is in here. Thank you so much. So Dickie, as long as you're texting with me right now, who are you in the chat? Are you Dickie? Whatever. I want to give you props for sending me this because it really did. It really made me look at Kayla Rekieta differently. And trust me, just the other side of shitty. Just the other side of a shitty person. Geno, Kayla Rekieta is the perverted brains behind all this. Watch. She started hitting on other men in front of Nick years ago. Now, I will say this. It would explain this fresh-faced, happy little gentleman. And look at this. Look at her. Would make sense. Would make sense. Would make sense. By the way, just to remind you, thank you so much, Pam. Thank you so much, Pam. Oh, you're the schmoopist. Hold on. There you go. Thank you so much, Pam. All right, where were we? Over here. All right, so she started hitting on other men in front of Nick years ago. She was hitting on Worski at some event. I don't know who Worski is, thank God. Neither do you. If you do, I'm sorry. He was uncomfortable and Nick was mad dogging him. Kayla is the pervert and started all this. I think Kayla was in love with April too. Kayla is sick. She doesn't care about Nick and April. Kayla is the demonic one. Wait till you see her look in this video. Nick is weak. All right. She went on. Kayla is a succubus. She could be 30 years older than April and she'll have a hold on Nick. Kayla needs to be called out, but Nick will never leave her. We've seen that. And Kevin added it in the opening video. Kevin said it. Kevin's like, hey, divorces cost money. I'm in the chat. So excited to clip this. I'll get more on Kayla. I'm the sector. I'll try to set up for you a talk. Okay. I want you to have history. Okay. I want you to have history on Kayla's whoredom if you can use it. Oh, yeah, that other name is so cute. Calling me Dickie is fine. I have a troll stalking him 4 years ago and saying he finds out I'm helping and he can't share it. All right, so that said, let's take a look at this. And again, I will not say anything. I will not say anything. It is Labor Day in your ear. We'll close with you, Frank. I'm going to watch this. Tom McNulty's another fucking idiot. Pat Dixon hasn't thrown punches. This guy now banging Felicia. Is he on his redemption arc? Tommy, you have 5 minutes to super chat me or I'm banning you for life. 5 minutes. So 452, you're banned for life unless you throw me fucking money for all the shit you put me through with Bob Levy. You're banned for life. Find some money. Fucking instead of sending me weird shit in the mail that I send right to the police. All right, where were we? And again, for your consideration, people. All right. All right. Rocco, enjoy this. Enjoy this. All right. I'll be down here. Actually, all right. Where were we? Ba-boom.
Things and stuff massage at a masseuse. Asking for a friend.
I've been to several massages and I've never asked for it. Although, creepy story.
Look at the innocent face. Look at the evil face. I'm telling you, this has some merit. Let's go on.
Every time.
You knew when you asked, didn't you?
No, I didn't think you would bring up your creepy story, but you can. It's up to you.
So one time, I've had several massages. I love going in for massages, right? What? That
well,
I love going in for massages?
No, that I love going in for massage.
Oh, well, I love going in for massages too. But I had this one guy for a while. I had I bought a membership or whatever, like a package. So it's like so many, bought a package. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, sorry. It's late. Anyway, so I had so many massages with him, right? Like 6 or something. On the second or third, he asked me, no. I think it was the 4th or 5th. Because I remember I had to go back to him, but only once or twice because I was super uncomfortable. Because he asked me, okay, so you start face down, right? Blah, 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 massage your back, blah, 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 everything, right? And then he has you flip over, right? Totally normal. So he massages me and, stuff. And then he says, would you like me to massage your chest too? And I'm like, you do what? And he's like, would you like me to massage your chest? I assume he means, because I've had several massages, right here, right? This is the upper part of my chest. That's not what he meant. So he takes off.
So you really think, hold on, am I looking at her? So you really think we believe that you didn't know what he was going to do? And you really think that you're not being somebody to look at me? I'm cool. I get massages. Oh, I don't care. Say in front of my husband, I just want attention. You don't see that? I see that. All right, let's do some more.
He pulls down my sheet and starts massaging my boobs. And I'm like, and of course I feel like an idiot because I've just said yes. And I'm too stupid to say, I'm sorry. I didn't know what you meant by may I massage your chest. So I don't stop him because I'm a freaking idiot. Sorry. But anyway.
He was part of that HGTV show, Say Yes to That Chest.
Dude, seriously. It was the most uncomfortable moment of my life. Because he just massaged me and then he's like, do your boobs usually feel like this? And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, is he looking for lumps or something? What is he doing? And I was so uncomfortable. And then the next time I went there, because I had 2 more massages. Yes, that's right. I had 2 more. I have to adjust myself. Anyway, it was actually, we were trying to get pregnant.
See this?
I think
this is let me explain the difference really quickly. This is the difference between being married to someone, who, I just pulled 2 hairs out of my nose. You can clip that. The difference between married to someone who has a past and owns it and being married to someone who doesn't want to fucking stop being kind of whorish. I give you this.
Our second child. So I was taking fertility drugs. So it actually was, I think, with our second child.
One more time?
I have to adjust myself. Anyway, it was actually, we were trying to get pregnant. I think with our second child. So I was taking fertility.
Because she already has a kid. Okay.
Fertility drugs. So I actually was not lying. But I said, because he started right away. He was going to just go ahead and do it. Because apparently once you get permission, you can just massage everybody's chest every time.
No,
that's the way I look at the world too.
You have to go in and say, yeah, this guy's going to rub my tits again. I believe you could fucking call him or send him an email, say, hey, next time don't touch my tits. Or you could say, well, I paid for 2 more. You could say that. All right.
That's the way I look at the world too.
Anyway, yeah. So as he started pulling down the sheet, I said, actually, I'm on fertility drugs right now. So I'm very sensitive in the chest right now. So I just didn't, I'm not.
Yes, it is.
So luckily I got out of it the next 2 times, but it was real uncomfortable.
Well, you think?
Yes. I was really, I never went back after I finished and I loved him. He was a great masseuse until then. I loved but no, uncomfortable out of my mind.
You know how much
like
I want the masseuse to ask if he can rub my chest, and he never does.
Well, this
Never
guy
does.
might have rubbed yours.
You don't say, Saint Ranger. First, she would have said stop. Second, she would have went somewhere else, not back to the same place. Thirdly, she would have went back to the same place because she had 2 fucking coupons or whatever and say, I would like anyone else. Yeah. She looks like the kind of gal to bang Aaron. I used to fucking work on tapes for Conan and I never landed it. Anyway, So that's enough of that video. That's enough. That's all you need to know. But that video exists. That video exists on the internet, and it blew me away. And again, when I watch that, I'm willing to say to myself, you know what? Maybe Nick is the victim here in that regard. Maybe Nick fucking, it just got out of hand, and Nick is all like, I got 5 kids, and if she's going to leave me, divorces are expensive and all that stuff. So again, that makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. You know what I mean? It makes me wonder what the fuck is going on with that shit. But again, yeah, it makes Nick look like a cuck. It does, Doodle. It makes Nick, like, in terms of assholes, like Nick was here and Kayla was here. Now Nick is here and Kayla's here, in my opinion. In my opinion. All right, let me see what we got here. Oh my God. And just like that, all is forgiven. Look, I said today was a grift stream. I said today was a grift stream and that I could be bought. And you know what Tommy McNulty just did? He just purchased forgiveness. I mean, Pam's been great from the get-go. That is the cutest text ever. Happy holiday, everyone. Now, Kiki was perfect weight. We can't have her losing 2 pounds. So here's dessert cashola from St. Ranger. And Pam, thank you. And Tommy McNulty. Now, watch this. I will say why I got so mad at Tommy McNulty. Because he hurt me. Because you hurt me, Tommy. Because after fucking Dixon busted my fucking jaw with a sucker punch, and I laid on the floor crying. Never happened. The first day back, you and Marshall Beaupre came in. And then suddenly you fucking started siding with other people because you were young and you didn't realize the internet attention didn't beat real life. So you are forgiven. You are forgiven, but I was butthurt by that. That's all. Just a little butthurt by that. So there you go. That is the kind of stuff. There you go. That is the kind of stuff that makes me question. That makes me fucking question exactly what. By the way, if you want to watch it, look at this. I love you guys. If you want to watch it, here it is. I'll put it right in the chat. Like, I'm sorry that I don't want to watch any more of this because it aggravates me, but there you go. It's right in the chat. It's right in the fucking chat if you guys want to go watch. Okay? Have you seen the morning show of Aaron and Kiki from the... Oh, Gordy's poop. I was half asleep. You were very wrong. And you're forgiven. Just stop sending this weird shit, buddy. What was I going to say? Have you seen the morning show of Aaron Kiki from the DR? I did. I watched some of it. It was early. I was sleeping. So, yeah. By the way, N.H. Jefferson is the real Frankie McDonald. That is a fact. That is a fact. So, again, for those of you fine people who hung around the YouTube chat, there you go. Take a look. Is Kayla a succubus? Put it right there. Put it right there. And why is that? I have trouble typing sometimes. There you go. Is Kayla a succubus? You decide. You watch that video and you guys fucking decide. But again, it is. Oh, by the way, look at what just someone just sent me. This is your reminder that we will be with comedian Lila Hart Wednesday. We'll be picking her up, and Thursday she will be performing with the incredible, with the incomparable, with the one and only Dave fucking Landau. Make sure you get fucking tickets for that, people. Make sure you get tickets for that. More importantly, make sure you fucking get tickets to see me. Where the fuck is it? Nope. Yeah. Desktop. Nope, that's not it. Geno was right. How about that? That never looks bad, does it? That never looks bad. Woo! Where'd it go? Geno was right. Yay! Going on 2 hours of this silliness. All right. All right. It is 5 o'clock. I have got to jump in the shower and go because we are going. I don't want to be late to Nightly's. It's a fancy place. This is hold on. Remove this. Boom. Boom. This is Geno reminding you. You guys gotta fucking get your tickets for that. You got to get your tickets for fucking the Content House. Live show. It starts out Thursday. It's going to be the bomb fucking diggity, yo. All right. Before I wrap up, let me make sure there's no videos I wanted to show. Like, I don't know why it took me so long to realize this. Like, why don't I show you the shit that fucking I watch? Like, I just have a saved page. Donald Trump is going after ABC. That's good stuff. Bill and Joanne were live today. That was good shit. By the way, and if you don't get that Kevin Brennan was apologizing, look at this.
I should have a show here.
I can't wait.
I can't try
Look
out
at
here.
this. All didn't give Anthony Cumia a show. That's gonna be my favorite. I'm gonna just retweet it.
Keith the cops tell us the boss here.
Anthony yeah, baby, what's up?
Is it Iraq? Who runs this network?
And Opie will be reading it like, did they fire him?
Look, if I don't fucking perform,
I'm
fine.
gonna edit right now.
At least give me that
Do you have a
shot.
rep? Can we, do you have some
Shot my old man of the game.
What's that? Do you have any references? Like maybe your father's? Garrett, give me a pick. Quick.
The bearded fat guy, gay guys. The Bears.
But this isn't your father's Bears football team.
None.
Don't talk about my old man.
Sat on that for
You never
4
knew
picks.
my old man.
Sat on that
I
for 4
did.
picks. Sat on it for 4
Turned
picks.
out the person I am now. Because of my old man.
Because you're old man. All right.
I hate him. I respect him.
I'm gonna look at Kevin. Look at Kevin. He said it was the time of his life. All right, look, guys, I cannot, Frankie, I don't have time to stream with you. Actually, really fast, I'm gonna end by sending Frankie the Labor Day thing. I'm gonna talk to Frankie for 1 fucking minute because if he's in here, hold on. I've got to wish Frankie happy Labor Day. I fucking love him. Frankie, I'm sending you the link if you're in here. I can only talk for a minute. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm taking your girl Keanu out to a nice dinner. And I don't want to be late, so hold on, Frankie. Today is Labor Day. I decided to stream last minute. I just sent Frankie the link. Let's see if he pops in. We'll give him a minute really fast. That said, I want to thank all the super chatters while I wait to see if Frankie pops in. If he does, that's great. If he doesn't know that Geno was right, kick that from here. Remind you people, please, for the love of God, please, people, get your tickets to the Content House and get your tickets. We're going to plug the fuck out of it. I could for any left. Frankie, here, buddy. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. The man that needs no introduction.
I'm doing great, so I just sent a little video of Jessica Gould last night.
What'd you send me, Frankie?
Video of Jessica Gould through email and Facebook.
Where'd you send it? The Compound Media Group?
Yes.
You sent me Jessica Gould's you sent me Jessica Gould's Facebook page, right?
And
you sent me a video of Jessica Gould. Hold on, buddy. Perfect. Hold on. I love it. If I'm with you, I can't get in trouble. My wife can't kill me. Hold on. This is it, Frankie. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend Frankie with Jessica Gould. Here we go.
Introduce Geno Piscotty. Say hi, Geno Piscotty.
Hi, Geno Piscotty.
I'm doing great, Silver. And Nelson Peabody.
Live from Italy.
And Garrett and Steve is doing great. Chrissy Mayer is doing great. Say hi, Chrissy Mayer.
Hi, Chrissy Mayer.
Chrissy Mayer, the comedian. And say hi, Geno Piscotty. I'm doing great so far. That's Jessica Gould for Franco. I'd like to introduce Geno Piscotty. Say hi, Geno Piscotty.
Hi, Geno Piscotty.
I'm doing great so far. And Nelson
You had trouble
Peabody.
saying my name, Frankie. That's kind of funny. Frankie, anything else, buddy?
I didn't you hear about this? I was talking to Chrissy Mayer last night. It was great.
We saw you talking to Chrissy Mayer last
night.
I
mentioned Andrew Herms. He's doing great so far.
What's that, buddy?
Andrew Herms is doing great so far.
All right, look, Frankie, I know it's fast, but I didn't even plan on doing a stream. I'm sorry I sent it to you so late. My name is Eugene, too. All right. Frankie, I've got to rush off. I'm sorry to bring you on, but I really wanted to say in person, happy Labor Day, buddy.
Happy Labor Day to all listeners to the Hot Water Show.
Can you say hi,
Compound Media? Happy Labor Day to all listeners of the former Compound Media, too.
And Gino, McDonald's will hold your table. They won't. Can you say hi, Pam?
Hi, Pam.
All right. That is in Hot Water for Labor Day, September 1st. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for letting me dabble. Thanks for all the super chats. And thanks for making the time, Frank. I love you, buddy. Dance us off.